What is up everyone, it is FighterZ here, welcome me back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing the 6th episode of the series, What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans? If you end up liking today's video, then please consider subscribing. It is free, and you can always unsubscribe later. Also, if you want to join my Discord server, then there is a link to that in the description of the video. You can talk to me and my community, grind for roles, hang out, and if you put your art on the Artex channel, and 10 people react to a star, it will get featured at the end of the video. Also, if you want to support me and the channel, then you can become a channel member. There's a link in the description of the video to become one. There are multiple tiers, and each of them give you more and more perks. If you guys enjoy this part, and want to see other parts of this series, then get this video to 500 likes, and with all of that out of the way, let's get into the 6th episode of What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans? On Kami's lookout, both Goku and Vegeta awake on the ground, their eyes opening to the sight of Piccolo arguing with Kami. Goku and Vegeta stand up, asking the pair what the hell is going on, and Kami explains that Namek was destroyed, and not only that, but King Cold and Cooler are now making their way towards the Earth. He believes they will arrive in 2 days. Piccolo demands him and Kami fuse in order to get stronger. However, Kami says that if they do that, there will be no more Dragon Balls. At least as far as they know. So if they fuse, then they can't revive the Namekians or Krillin. Goku begins to tear up at the mention of Krillin's name. It is his fault he couldn't save him. He was too weak. This is the second time someone close to Goku died because he couldn't save them in time. First Gohan, and now Krillin. Kami says that Piccolo informed him on everything that took place on Namek, including Goku, and that new transformation he displayed after Krillin's death. Goku holds his head, and he tries to remember it. He's able to remember transforming, but everything while he was in the form, he has no memory of it whatsoever. Kami says luckily, Goku will have plenty of time to tap back into that form. Goku being confused and saying they only have a day to train. But then Goku stares into Kami's eyes, and he realises what Kami means. The hyperbolic time chamber. Vegeta looks confused, asking what the time chamber is, and Kami explains it to him. Vegeta is dumbfounded that such a place exists, but he says they have to use it. He hates to admit it, but it's the only chance they have. Kami says that Goku, Vegeta and Piccolo can all enter the time chamber at the same time. There's only enough food for 2 people in the time chamber, however Piccolo, much like himself, doesn't need food to survive, because of their Namekian origins. Goku, however, would request Kami packs enough food for 1 more person. Kami then asking Goku why, and Goku tells Kami that he wants Gohan to train with them. He hopes that his son will never have to fight unless he wants to, but he wants Gohan to be strong just in case. He can't risk the chance of his son dying again. Kami nods, telling Goku to go and collect his son. He will fill the chamber with more food while he does. An hour passes, and Goku and Gohan arrive on the lookout once again. Vegeta and Piccolo waiting at the time chamber's entrance, as all 4 of them walk through the doors of the chamber, entering the White Void, where they will be training for the next year. During this time, both Vegeta and Gohan unlock Super Saiyan, and while Vegeta just tries to increase his raw power, believing combining Super Saiyan and Nakari is useless if they lose complete control, Goku and Gohan master Super Saiyan. Goku deciding to do this because he does still want to combine Nakari and Super Saiyan. However, he does realise the flaw of having no control. And since he already mastered Nakari, before he could combine the two effectively, being able to remain completely calm in both transformations in order for him to not lose control when they combine. The year passes, and the 3 Saiyans and Namekian exit the time chamber. Goku and Gohan being in Super Saiyan, while Vegeta is in his base form. He didn't see the point in following Goku's path to get stronger. It seemed completely meaningless to him. The 4 fighters then head to Kami House and begin to explain to Master Roshi the upcoming invasion of Earth, so he should prepare himself. But as they finish doing this, they hear a very sinister voice coming from the TV inside the house. Goku looks enraged as he sees King Cold on the screen and gripping Bulma's throat. It seems the monkeys forgot this little Earth woman of theirs. Now, he would like to have a little chat with the monkey they called Goku. Only him, not that weakling of a Saiyan Prince Vegeta. And if the monkey does not come alone, well then this little friend of theirs will meet the same fate as the bald one on Namek. Vegeta grits his teeth, turning to Goku, but he is gone. Vegeta then looks back at the television screen, and he sees Goku already in front of Cooler and King Cold. Goku glares at Cooler and King Cold. King Cold laughing, and he says he is surprised the monkey actually came alone. It seems the Earth Woman has a few extra moments to live. Goku says he is stronger now, and he will beat them this time. He doesn't need any help. he will take them both on at the same time. King Cold grins at the sight of this monkey's arrogance, as he throws Bulma to the side, readying himself as Cooler does the same. Goku knows his only chance of taking them both on is if he uses Ikari as well, but he knows the risk involved. Though, he has no other choice. Goku powers up, letting out a roar as his pupils explode and his power increases massively. Goku going berserk once again, and he rushes at King Cold and Cooler, and begins to brutishly fight the two Frost Demons. His power is immense, but his moves are too sluggish and predictable, leading to King Cold and Cooler being able to avoid most of the attacks, and land devastating attacks of their own. The Frost Demons even managing to cut Goku's tail off. However, Goku is too out of control to even realise or care. Goku continues his onslaught of attacks, until he stops in his tracks when he hears Bulma calling out his name. Goku slowly turns to Bulma, his body twitching as he does. He then begins to hear the voices of Gohan and Krillin in his mind, telling him to gain control. Goku then hears one final voice, a voice that sounds familiar to him, even though he can't remember why. It's just his father Bardock, telling Goku to avenge them all. Goku's pupils start to form once again, as he's covered in a giant bright light. Vegeta finally arriving, and staring in awe as out of the bright light, Goku appears, his body being covered in red fur, and his hair has changed as well. Goku has accessed Super Saiyan 4. However, for the sake of the story, we're going to call it Primal Super Saiyan. My reason for Goku accessing this, that the Berserk Super Saiyan state both this Goku and Broly from the Broly movie were in, was like the Golden Uzaru. The power of a Great Ape multiplied by that of a Super Saiyan, and completely out of control. They are like complete parallels. So like when Goku gains control of Golden Uzaru in GT, when he gains control of Ikari on top of Super Saiyan here, he unlocks Super Saiyan 4, or Primal Super Saiyan as we're going to call it. King Cold and Cooler look in shock. How has this monkey become so powerful? Goku then appears in front of King Cold, punching a hole straight through his stomach as he coughs out blood. Goku then finishing him off with a single ki blast. Cooler then begins to panic, flying up into the sky as he creates a giant death ball to destroy the planet. Goku then emulating his father Bardock as he fires the same attack Bardock did against Frieza. However, unlike Bardock's attack, Goku's actually works, and overpowers Cooler's death ball, sending Cooler crashing into the sun, and ending their battle once and for all. Vegeta continues to look in shock, as Goku then looks over to Bulma, and grins gleefully. Goku then turns around, and he sees a cameraman, beginning to panic as he realises the cameraman was broadcasting the entire thing. He completely forgot that is how he saw King Cold had Bulma in the first place. The cameraman then slowly walks up to Goku, asking him to tell the world who he is and everything about him. Goku scratching the back of his head nervously, as the whole world waits for an answer. And that is where we're going to end things off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and please do subscribe. It is quick and easy to do. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Alpha Wartis, Yeti Myth, Neo Whitcomb, XRR, and Roderick Frankenstein for becoming channel members. If you want to be shouted out at the end of the video, and give up perks like the channel members here, then there is a link in the description down below to become a channel member. It greatly supports me, and it helps me immensely. With all of that out of the way, I hope to see you all in the next episode of What If Goku Remembered the Saiyans?